Well, hello, Sacred Heart parents and families. Mr. C here, and I'm actually joined for the Principal Corner today by our president, Student Council President Dominic, and our Student Council Vice President Devin. How you doing, guys?
Good.
Good. Well, I'll tell you, we have had an exciting week on our campus here on the Tiger campus, right?
Yeah, this week we celebrated our Grandparents' Day.
Yes, and this was, I'll tell you, Devin and Dominic, I don't know about you, but it was wonderful to see so many of our grandparents able to come out. Last year we couldn't do that, and this year we've probably had 30, 40 grandparents every day, and this has been a week-long celebration. They were able to come out and join us for Mass in the morning, then come down for a little breakfast and some handmade gifts. I've always said I think it's so important to celebrate our grandparents because they are so influential in the lives of their grandchildren and in their families, particularly influential in their faith experience. So just a great opportunity. And actually, Dominic, 8th graders, what did you guys do for your handmade gift?
We actually made stained glass tiles out of tiny glass pieces.
Oh, okay. So you had to glue the pieces together and things. I did see some of those. I saw some wonderful poems with handprints. We saw some of the students made these lovely little flowers for their grandparents. So just a great time. I want to take a moment too to thank our Director of Religious Education, Mrs. Bernard, and our Director of Advancement and Development, Mrs. Gijic, for all their hard work. As I mentioned earlier, this was a week-long celebration. So every morning they were down there working. I want to thank Mrs. Paulty as well because she was our on-site photographer, and Mrs. Claire Cordoni, our youth group minister, and all the parents that helped serving the food and things like that. And you can see a wonderful and very heartwarming video. We showed it during Grandparents' Day, and there'll be a link either in this video or you can check it out on our Facebook page or YouTube page. And I want to thank Mr. Dan First, our marketing director, for his efforts in putting that together as well. Now, another thing that we were blessed with this week, being the middle of October, is the great weather we've had. Wouldn't you say, guys? I know I got a chance to get out and play a little football with some of the grade levels. I know Mrs. Leach has had most of her gym classes outside. I think she was leading most of the classes in some exciting kickball games this week, as well as some running and physical exercises on our track and playground. And then there was this great opportunity. Mrs. Hancock took her 3rd grade science students outdoors to test their hypothesis on adding weight to the front of their paper airplanes. So we had all these kids measuring and testing and experimenting with their paper airplanes.
Did you try to make one?
Well, yes, Devin, I did. I did not follow the guidelines, so I used poster paper and made this 3-foot paper airplane, and it didn't go so well. So I should have just followed Mrs. Hancock's directions, I think. So we're not going to talk about that anymore. Now, Devin, do we have any reminders we want to send out?
Yeah, parents, there's teacher conferences are coming up, and you will receive an email to sign up for a time.
Yes, that's right, Devin. At the end of the month, we're holding 2 nights of parent-teacher conferences, and all parents should have received a link for their child's homeroom teacher. If they have any questions, of course, you can contact your child's homeroom teacher or give us a call here in the main office. Anything else you can think of?
Oh, Mr. C, what are we doing for Halloween this year?
It's a really good question, Dominic. A lot of people have been asking about Halloween. We've done parties in the past. Last year, we couldn't do a whole lot because of COVID. This year, we are going to have a parade and trunk or treat right before Halloween.
Can we wear costumes to it?
I thought you might ask that, Devin. Yes, any student who wants to wear a school-appropriate costume will be able to change into it after lunch and recess that day, because of course we have Mass in the morning. So we'll change and then we'll kind of call grade level by grade level, and parents, grandparents, aunts and uncles, friends can sign up to be a part of our trunk or treat. We've got maybe about 70, 75 parking spots, and we're going to use the area over in the parish parking lot near the pavilion. There is a link that is going out, and you will click that and sign up to be a part of that trunk or treat. All right, before we wrap up, guys, anything from Student Council?
We have a grub day coming up on October 26th for St. Jude.
Oh, very good. And we had a nice turnout the last couple of Grub Days. So I want to thank all the students who donate. We had quite a few, I think, donate more than just the $1. And of course, St. Jude does such amazing research work, particularly in the area of cancer and children's illnesses. So that'll be on October 26th. Anything else, Devin?
Yeah, actually, also, our school store is available every other Wednesday. And with things like pencils and gel pens and things of that nature that are like really cool, like erasers and like grippies and stuff like that.
And they're all very inexpensive, right? Like 25 cents, 50 cents, that kind of stuff. I know I was came by the school store this past week, and kids really they love the scented gel pens and things like that. So every other Wednesday, boys and girls, bring in a little bit of change and help support our student council. I think that's it, right, guys?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for joining me. Hopefully you'll come back in the future, and we'll continue to do these wonderful videos. Have a wonderful and blessed week.